Sup Everybody. Hope all of y'all are doing undeniably fan-frickin-tastic out there. It's Monday, and you know what that means. It's vlog day once again. Been a couple of weeks since I've been able to just, turn on the camera like this and just talk to y'all people. Because, yeah, I remember last week I had a pre-filmed Sup Everybody with the lovely Queen Enterprises. Love you, bae. Yeah, she wanted me to give her a important shout out this morning. She wanted me to talk about her for a little bit. So, Queen, here's your minute, okay? Here is your spotlight. No, I'm playing. But yeah, Queen, she has a doctor's appointment this morning. So, yeah, y'all keep her in your prayers. But I'm not scheduled to see Queen Enterprises again until the 15th, and that's the day after Valentine's Day. Now, originally, Queen and I, we were supposed to head to an arcade for Valentine's Day weekend, but I'm scheduled to show up for Denver, North Carolina's Wrestling Evolution that night. And Queen, she wanted to go there as well. I mean, Wrestling Evolution, it only runs like once a month anyway. And after coming up in March, I think, unless Wrestling Evolution isn't booked for March 22nd, then I think I could go to March. But there's a very good chance I might not make it for April. Very good chance I might not make it for April. But we will see. We will see. Because deep down I have it in my mind that if I'm not booked at all, like if I'm not actually there for Wrestling Evolution just one night, then the idea of me being booked before 2026 just seems very, very, very unlikely. I'm putting forth the time and the effort into Wrestling Evolution. I'm trying to make sure that they know that I care and that I want to be involved. Okay, that's the way I'm kind of like hoping that goes. Because if I can't get booked by before 2026, with only like, I don't know, I can almost guarantee I'm not going to be on the March show. And chances are I won't be there for April either. But heck, that only leaves me like, what? May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. That only leaves me like 8 shows left of the year. So, with each show that passes by, there's a chance that, no, I'm not going to be involved. The chances of me not being involved drastically increases. But still, though, Queen Enterprises is still looking forward to actually being there with me that day. But now, because we had to reschedule our arcade day to March 1st, that day is now, that means that weekend now I can actually go watch the new Captain America movie. So Sunday the 16th, after we get out of church, yes, Queen and I, we will go to see Captain America Brave New World. So yeah, I'm kind of excited about that one. Which also means Monday the 17th we'll have a spoiler-free review. Alright, so y'all stay tuned to that. So yeah, other than that, there was a few other things I had to talk about. Folks, I got some bad news. Alright, this past Friday, for no specific explained reason as of now, my HP laptop has been decommissioned. Maybe that's not the right word for it. My HP laptop, it went kaput. Alright, and it's just not turning on right now. And I just feel like the timing of this is almost very insulting to me. Because yes, I did just get a good new Dell Latitude Windows 10 laptop. It runs smoothly, it's good. But I just got that laptop, and because I had so many files on the HP, I haven't had time to actually get everything file transferred over yet. And I still wanted to use that HP for different purposes. And now with me not being even able to be Now with me not even being able to turn it on, I just feel like the timing of that is just straight up insulting to me, because it's almost like the HP knew I was trying to cheat on it before it said, no, I'm not turning on for you anymore. So I gave the laptop over to a friend to see what they can do about it. And hopefully they could fix the issue, and maybe by the end of the day I'll have an answer. Because I had another HP laptop back in 2019 that went kaput as well, and it was the same, it was almost the same one. It was almost the same one that I had already. Well, like it was the same build and everything, just different operating systems. So I gave him both laptops, and maybe he could salvage some parts from one and put it in the other, as long as it's not the hard drive. Because it was around that time when I was producing the Crow Flaming of Darkness back in 2019, when that first laptop went down. And then that's actually when I got my other HP laptop. So yeah, I'm trying to see what's wrong with my current one, and see if I can get that one back up and running somehow. But yeah, I had very important files on that HP too. Like the latest one, not the first one. I had very important files on that HP laptop. Very important files. And one of them in specific was a very important file for my documentary coming up this year. Now, speaking of my documentary, I have been contemplating this like since last night. Now, I know I said I wanted to produce a documentary. I have been waiting for this. However, as I've been trying to sit there and like chronologically order everything, I've been having a hard time with that. So the more I've been thinking about it, I have been seriously considering, as of yesterday, to not do a documentary at all. Instead, I might make this a docu-series. Yeah, I might make this a docu-series. And we'll see where it goes. Because I really don't know how I'm going to format it just yet. Like, I wrote a rough draft this morning to somebody, but as of right now, it's just a thought. I got to talk this over with the producer, Humanoid Freak. I got to plan out how I'm going to be doing this. And I'm still trying to reach out to different people and see if they are willing to actually say something. Alright, and we'll, again, I really don't know how I'm going to format this at all. I got a lot of planning to do, I got a lot of writing to do, I got a lot of stuff to review, and yeah, and one thing I will say though, that this docu-series will have a lot of stuff to talk about that's going to be like very, very deep, and I might end up talking about some very uncomfortable things. So this documentary coming up, however you want to put it, it might have some uncomfortable truths in it, but I'll let you see when it's ready. I'll let you see when it's ready. Alright, but yeah. For any of you wrestling fans out there, I hope you enjoyed the Royal Rumble this past Saturday. I wasn't able to watch it this past Saturday. I was with a church function, a men's meeting called Iron Brothers, where all the men get together and they have fellowship and they like have a devotion out of the Bible and they discuss that. I haven't been to many of them. I've only been to like 3 of them so far. They only do it like the first Saturday of each month, and I went to one last year, and when I went to that one, I actually got to go shoot skeet for the first time, where they would like blast a disc or some kind of tray into the sky, and then you would actually take a gun and actually shoot it. That was my first time actually firing a real shotgun, and honestly, not too bad. Not too bad. Thank goodness I had earplugs on. That's all I can say for that one. But this year, because it's been cold outside, we just met up and we ate at the church. But yeah, that's what I was doing Saturday. Now, I wasn't able to watch the replay of the Royal Rumble until Sunday night. Well, last night after I got back from play practice. Now, my review for the Royal Rumble this year, it feels like it's putting me in kind of an awkward situation. All right, and I really don't know how to strategize my week mania after this. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because, like, if you noticed, ever since I've been doing week mania here on SSP for 2018, I've always done a My Dear Letters episode to the winner of a Royal Rumble. I think 2018 I did one to Asuka, 2019 Seth Rollins, 2020 Drew McIntyre, 2021 Edge, 2022 Brock Lesnar, 2023. I did one in 2023. Rhea Ripley. And 2024 last year I did one for Bayley. But now this year I feel like I'm stuck in a very awkward predicament. Because deep down I was hoping for John Cena to win. It was like one of the very rare moments I actually wanted John Cena to actually win, and he didn't. Now look, I got nothing against Jey Uso. I dig his theme song. I dig his entrance. I dig the whole yeet. I dig that. But from a brother standpoint, I really, really, really don't know how to approach a letter to Jey Uso in a fair manner. Alright, because based on my past, I know what it feels like to be in somebody else's shadow. My brother, for example. Alright, there was a chapter of my life where I was, and you'll hear about this in the documentary, there was a chapter of my life where I felt like I was in Josh's shadow because he was the one wrestling. He was the one with the spotlight. Everybody was focused on him for a long time. And I think what I'm feeling may have been what Jimmy Uso might be feeling. I'm really not sure if that's the case or not, but I'm just saying. I feel for that. So, in my honest opinion, it wouldn't feel right for me to write a letter to Jey Uso knowing that I don't have anything for Jimmy Uso. Alright, Jimmy deserves love too. And heck, while I'm at it, might as well say something about Solo too. I mean, I really don't know how the heck I'm going to approach this letter, to be honest. And now I'm thinking about it, the same reason that I don't feel comfortable writing a letter to Jey Uso is also the same reason I really don't feel comfortable writing a letter to Charlotte Flair. And there I go overthinking again. Because even with Charlotte Flair, again, with the Women's Royal Rumble, we'll get to that in a minute. But even with Charlotte Flair, you know, as legendary as her father is, why haven't I written a letter to Ric Flair yet? I hate it when my brain does this. I hate it when my brain does this. Because now I'm overthinking, saying that I haven't even written a letter to Rikishi, and that's freaking that's freaking the Usos and Solo's dad. I hate it when my brain does this. Mr. Noggin, what are you doing? Again, everything feels awkward about this, alright, from like just the planning aspect of it. But yeah, but winners aside, like, yeah, I'll admit, the whole Charlotte victory, it would have hurt a lot worse if I didn't see it coming. Like, if I didn't see it coming a mile away, it probably would have hurt a lot worse. But I am happy that Alexa Bliss is back. However, I am very disappointed that Becky Lynch didn't come back, and neither did AJ Lee. And like, CM Punk trolled each and every single one of us. He had us believing that there was a chance AJ Lee would be coming back. And then as soon as number 29 hit, here comes Nia Jax. I verbally groaned with Nia Jax coming out there, because that's when I realized that it either had to be Becky or AJ at number 30. But then Nikki Bella. It's almost like they just picked Nikki Bella on purpose just to mess with us. CM Punk was just messing with us, and that really hurts. And as much as I don't like Logan Paul, it was funny seeing him eliminate CM Punk like that. Alright. Like, deep down, I kind of hoped CM Punk would win too. But, like, I've already written a letter to CM Punk, and you know, I don't like sequels here on SSP. Let me rephrase that. I don't like redos here on SSP. Even though I got one big redo planned this year, but we'll discuss that here in a few months. Try to think about my next words correctly. AJ not showing up for the Royal Rumble, it was heartbreaking. It was very heartbreaking. Same thing with no Uncle Howdy in the Royal Rumble either. And no Aleister Black either. But yeah, we did get Joe Hendry, which I can't be mad at that. Other than that, like the ladder match was pretty good. Overall, I think I'd give Royal Rumble maybe a good solid 7 out of 10. Yeah, I'll give it a good 7 out of 10. Why not? I'm being very generous with that one. So, yeah. Really don't know what else to talk about today. I do have uploads planned for this week, but I'm not going to say what they are because I still got to re-strategize everything. And yeah, I guess I'll see y'all next week with more updates and everything else. Well, alright. Thank you all for tuning in, and yeah, until next time, make sure all of you remember to be outrageously optimistic year round. Booyah, I'm out. Love you all, and here comes my hug of appreciation. Bye.